Welcome, everybody, back to another episode of Part 2, The Sequel Continued.
Podcast where you watch movies with some friends, discuss them, and then think up a sequel that no one asked for.
That is absolutely correct. I am your roommate, Roger.
And I'm your roommate, Xavier.
And this week we have a brand new roommate. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Novii, but my username everywhere is NoviceGamerGirl.
NoviceGamerGirl, that's all one word?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes,
Any capitalizations?
I mean, it doesn't matter, but each word is capitalized.
Any underscores that we need to know about?
That is a negative.
Any special characters?
Just me.
That's a good response. So, like Xavier said, we watch a movie each week, and Xavier has prepared for us a single-sentence description of the one we watched this week. Xavier, please go ahead.
Yes, this week we watched Astonishing Tales of Terror, Rocktapussy, a bizarre action horror flick about a middle-aged reporter trapped deep in a Canadian mine with an array of characters who must fend off an ancient octopus deity, and teaches us all that, so long as your father's proud of you, you can accomplish anything.
Between the three of us, can we accomplish anything?
Probably not.
At least we're in good company. Navi, you suggested this movie. Now, just kind of a peek behind the veil for all the audience members. This is the second time we're having this conversation due to technical difficulties.
You're welcome.
Navi, you chose this movie. What was your draw? What was the number one thing you chose it for?
God. Well, trolling through Tubi to find a movie, and the cover art just pulled me in.
It is very good. I would recommend everyone at home to Google the name. In fact, actually, maybe don't Google the name. I if you do, Google the whole thing. Astonishing Tales of Terror, Rocktapussy.
Yeah.
Just in
Who
case.
knows what the other one would pull up.
Right.
Don't just Rocktapussy.
For those future listeners, I just wanted to point out, we are in December currently, so we've been on a little bit of a holiday movie kick, and the director of this movie happened to have directed 7 Christmas movies, but this is one that we're watching in December for you guys now.
Right. And Xavier and I were talking about this. You said he directed 7 Christmas movies out of 12 total?
Yeah, he probably has 12 movies to his name, and 7 of them are Christmas movies.
I didn't avoid a Christmas movie on purpose, and I didn't there's no this is pure coincidence.
You know what? Actually, I do want to start off before we do anything by thanking Chains. One of my followers on TikTok, also a listener of the show, left a comment, a review. I'm not actually sure what it was on our Violent Night episode. And just a shout out to Chains. Hello, thank you for your patronage, if you will.
And congratulations on going back to a movie theater.
Yes. It's such a weird time when that's an event, So, on with the show. Navi, you know the formula. I'm going to start asking questions. And this first one is a staple. You and Xavier can both work on this together. Name all of the characters that you remember.
Okay. Well, first we have Hunter. Hunter Hazelton.
Oh, that's right, Hunter. Yeah, I don't remember any of the characters' names.
Yeah.
So.
And you can't forget the camera guy.
What was his name?
Cam. That's right. Camera guy. They made a joke about that at some point in the movie.
Yeah. What was her name?
Which one?
The one where they were talking in that scene where he was well, we're not going to go into that yet, but she referenced the fact that his name was easy to remember.
Right. Yeah, we'll get into that.
I don't know.
The Nemesis.
She, the tall mantis girl. Tall mantis
April?
lady.
Mantis girl. April's a good guess, actually. You're not far off with an A name. So starting from the beginning, I wrote these down in order as they appeared.
Well,
go ahead.
Well, there's also the Chad. Declan.
Okay, Declan, that's correct, yes. The first time she says his name, the opposing reporter, the first time she says his name, I thought she said Jacqueline. and I wrote down Jack for like the first like 30 minutes of the film because I was like, I don't know what this guy's name is. So in order, in the beginning of the movie opens up with 3 miners. Their names are Bill, Churchill, and what's his fucking face? Because they literally never say it. There's also Hunter Hazelton, Hunter's dad, who doesn't get a name, her sister Haley. We have Carrie Barnes, who is kind of the male heartthrob of the film.
Oh yeah, his opener is great.
We'll talk about it. Cam, the cameraman. We have Frank, the one-night stand bartender. We have Annie. I wrote Karkowitz. I'm not sure, but that's the opposing reporter in the movie. Is Annie. We have Alec, the Russian scientist. Declan specifically Drummond, the douchebag.
Right,
and then we have Kennedy, the scientist's assistant. And then I wrote Knight in shining armor. So
oh yeah, the Knight. Oh, and then we can't forget Rocktapussy.
Oh,
which I think at some point they literally say, but I'm just like, is that its actual name, or did they just pull that?
So
out
funny
of their
enough,
ass?
whenever
Did
I
they
asked
ever
you
say it?
when I asked you to turn on the closed captioning,
yeah,
it says Rocktopus shakes caves or like roars in distance. So I thought that was pretty great. Let's see, moving on to question number 1. Hey, by the way, I want to apologize to everybody. All of these questions are going to feel extremely obtuse. Because, man, I had to delete about 8 of them and kind of condense them down into other questions. So if this questions and or answers seem a bit long-winded, then that's why, and I do apologize for that. But question number 1 is, the movie opens up deep underground in the year 1957, where 3 miners, Bill, Churchill, and what's-his-face, dig their way through a mysterious wall. What awaits them in these subterranean halls? Navi?
Oh my god, I just watched this movie again.
Like, watched it for a second time?
I did, I swear.
You're braver than I.
Wow. What awaits? Well, is it the horseshoe crabs?
Hey, maybe. I don't know. What does Xavier have to say?
Yeah, those and some tentacles, to which they immediately come to the conclusion that it's an octopus.
Right, yes.
So, yeah.
Right. Okay, so Churchill hears voices, a whispering woman that says his name. He sees some tentacles that he takes a picture of with a really ancient camera. The other 2 find a room full of eggs and acid-spitting horseshoe crabs. What's-his-nuts gets his face melted off. Bill gets grabbed and captured by the monster, and Churchill destroys the entrance with TNT. So, that is the intro to the movie. Again, I know if it sounds obtuse, it's because it fucking is. Question number 2. Cut to a gentleman's club where we see a lady pole dancing directly in front of the title card. Plot twist, she's no dancer. Who is she, and what does she do, Navi?
I was hoping you were going to ask me how long that dancing scene was, because I think that was like 2 minutes.
During your second watch through.
The title cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, whenever the title of the movie pops up, she's covering half of it.
Yeah, no, she's directly in front of it, and you're like...
They like try to stylize it so that it's like goes around her body, but her body is literally covering Rocktapussy, the actual title of the movie. The rest of it is just long-winded bullshit. But she's covering the name of the movie
right
so,
in
like,
front of it.
If you didn't click on this on Tubi, you wouldn't know what the fuck you're watching.
Yeah, no idea.
But yeah, she's a reporter.
Yes.
A reporter? What is she doing?
She found the mayor in the strip club looking to buy sex, and she's like, "Why are you doing this?"
Excuse me, madam. I'm here to buy some sex. Xavier, do you have anything to add?
Also the drug use.
Yes.
And apparently the mayor is very against these, like, the prostitution and drug use in his campaigns, and so it's a big deal for her, for Hunter the reporter, but the rest of the world just seems to care about her shaking her ass for a news report.
The pole dancer is Hunter Hazelton, an undercover news reporter. surprise interviewing the mayor about his corruption and fraud, as he does cocaine openly in a strip club. So question 3. After a lengthy and frankly boring award nomination party that is drowned in unnecessary exposition and a light sprinkle of feminism, we are introduced to Carrie Barnes. What is our first impression of Mr. Barnes, Navi?
Well, I love the fact that he's just standing off the back of his pickup, pissing into the wind on the beach.
Yes, he's just a bum.
So he comes off as just some scraggly bum.
Yeah.
But clearly supposed to be the heartthrob.
Whenever I was writing notes for the movie, he was described as Carrie the Beach Bum for a while.
Yeah, I wrote beach bum leather jacket man.
It's me, leather jacket man.
Apparently he's just going through a tough breakup, though.
Yeah, he's having some marital issues that is only made prevalent by most of his dialogue throughout the entire fucking movie. What does he do after he's done peeing off the back of his truck? Y'all remember?
He goes to the mine to take a shower.
Yep.
Right. And he goes to the mine to take a shower because he's having trouble with, I guess, his wife?
Yeah, that's what he tells
he's
the guy
got
to
the
get
photo
in.
of his daughter in the car, so like clearly he was like, I miss my daughter.
Right. Yeah. Yes, I wrote here, he drives to the mining site to take a shower as there are marital troubles at home. He looks like a mix of Dolph Lundgren and Billy Ray Cyrus. Note, this is not a question, but this is a note for later. There is a short scene of a man in a trench coat constructing something at a desk. More on him later. Now, question number 4 is, we find ourselves at Morgan Mines, where the news crews are there to report on some new sci-fi mining equipment. It does not go well. Why, Navi?
Well, the sci-fi shoveling got interrupted by Mr. Billy Churchill Davis, whatever his name is, with a gun, saying, "Stop the digging!
Okay.
Not here!"
Xavier?
Yeah, Churchill shows up, the guy from the beginning with the camera, and he's an accent now, which I don't think he had at the very beginning of the movie. And also half the people call him Billy, half the people call him something else. And then the guy, I already forgot his fucking name, the heartthrob, he's like,
Carrie?
Churchill. Yeah, Carrie. He's like, Churchill. That's Churchill. And he makes a point several times to be like, his name is Churchill. Stop calling him old guy that blew up or some shit.
Okay, so, yes, a trench-coated man shows up, the one I mentioned earlier. Apparently, this is Churchill Davis, the man from the beginning of the movie. He's old now. He has a gun, and he's there to stop the miners from digging any deeper. He has a bomb vest, which is what he was constructing, and the whole thing goes awry when the monster attacks. And
Oh yeah, what does he say? What's his dying line?
oh, I actually wrote that down.
Pirate line.
But wait, when Carrie first got to the scene, no, not Carrie, Churchill. When he first got to the scene, he was told, "Have a blast."
Oh, you're right. Wow, that's a good catch. He says, "Abandon all hope, ye who enter here." Then the monster grabs him and he detonates himself, and then there's a cave in. So obviously, this the report on this new sci-fi mining equipment didn't go very well. So question number 5, directly after the explosion, obviously Hunter survives this event, looking somehow very sexy while doing so. Apparently, Carrie carried her to safety. And as she thanks him for the bare minimum, Carrie does what, Navi?
Oh, he goes to kiss her because the bare minimum is all that we need.
Xavier?
Yeah, he tries to kiss her.
And?
I don't know. I honestly wasn't really paying too much attention to this scene. I was, Kristen was watching it with me and she started laughing and I was like, oh, something happened. So,
she rejects him. Right?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
he goes in for a kiss,
yes.
and she's like,
Okay.
Hey, bud?
Yeah, she's like,
I just said thank you.
yeah, she's like, the bare minimum is really, like, that's...
Yeah, worth a kiss these days.
Yeah,
this movie has a weird tinge of the most... How did we say it the other day, Xavier? What was it?
There's a lot of pseudo-feminism and and misogyny all mixed in together.
Oh,
in
that
this
was
movie.
it. Yeah, it was the most misogynistic feminism in a movie.
Yeah.
Like they did a really weird
Yeah.
job.
They had
Like-
jokes everywhere in every direction.
Mm-hmm. Because I mean, not only is Hunter sexy, she's also very smart and she's brave. And
Yeah, the director, who also I believe wrote the movie, he just wanted a reason to get the main character naked later on in the movie.
which I'll be the first to
Oh,
say it. I
yeah.
don't blame him.
I
Hey, wow,
yeah,
we-
like suddenly tits, full tits,
Yeah.
suddenly.
yeah,
Like
Just
Yeah, just out of
surprise
nowhere,
tits.
like the whole movie, I'm like, oh, they had so many chances to do more with this character, make her look more sexy or whatever the hell, and then just randomly in the last 10 minutes of the movie, they're like, all right, here's our chance.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just
for
shove
like,
it in
but
there.
only for like a second and a half.
Yeah.
It was
That's-
so bizarre.
Which let's be honest, that's the reason you watched it for a second time.
No,
Which okay,
no.
yeah, no, that's fine. It's you don't have to be ashamed of yourself. Question number 6: there are other survivors: Annie, Cam, Declan, Alec, the Russian scientist, and Kennedy, his assistant. They all discuss what definitely just happened. What did they conclude, Navi?
That it was a giant octopus.
Ooh, you're close, Xavier.
Fuck, I don't remember. All I remember is that they had 2 scientists. Actually, never mind, one scientist left.
Oh,
So Navi, you were very close with your answer. The answer is a giant goddamn octopus. Okay, Easy mistake to make. And yes, like Xavier said, there's a scene that made me audibly laugh super loud where they're like, "We can figure this out. We got this. Guys, we have 2 scientists on our side." And the
Yep.
camera pans down and the older scientist has died within that time. And it's genuinely funny.
Meanwhile, I'm thinking to myself, how did he not already notice the fact that that scientist was dying?
Well, his last words.
So you
like,
laughed, and I
Kennedy-
went, "He's dumb."
Kennedy like looks under his lab coat and like she reveals a wound and he's like, "Well, that's not good." And like those are his last words, which I hope are my last words. I hate to rush this along, but we have to get through these questions. Let's see. Question number 7. As they walk through the tunnels, Hunter asks Carrie about, quote, his story, which he goes into in length. Right before the audience dies of boredom, they come across what? Navi? Navi, you watched it twice.
Lava.
Xavier?
Oh, shit, I forget about that. Yeah, they come across like a room full of lava, and Hunter decides that their best choice is to scurry along the edge to the other side of the lava, and then they fall.
So before they found the lava, they found a giant door shaped like a skull.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
Right. And again,
Oh yeah, and like
another-
a sacrifice
well,
room.
go ahead.
Bizarre
That's right.
passageway.
Right. So they find the skull door, then they cross the lava pit, a very dramatic scene. And then they find a sacrificial
Face into
wow,
tits.
a sacrificial altar room with some hieroglyphs on the walls.
Yes, Aslan's table.
What'd you say?
Aslan's table.
Are
The
you
Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Oh, I did I've never seen the movie. That was so I thought you were speaking
boo.
Latin just then.
No.
Question number 8. The other group finds the cave entrance, and Kennedy plans to, quote, build something else, while Cam and Declan go off to find other survivors. But Hunter and Carrie have a visitor. Who is it, Navi?
It's the one of the miners.
One of the miners from
the 50s. Not a young child, but a dude in the mines.
No, we're not talking about a youth from the 50s. Xavier?
Yeah, it's one of the miners from the beginning who is now a zombie.
Yeah,
Right.
He's like a possessed horseshoe crab zombie.
So they present him to be literally in my notes I wrote zombie miner in all caps. So she shoots him like 9 times.
Yeah, and he doesn't die
Right.
because he's already dead.
She has the gun that Churchill had whenever he was holding everybody up. So she shoots it like 9 times. it falls down. They find a small baby Rocktapuss, which I guess are the horseshoe crab things with 3 eyes. Apparently when attached to the body, it has kind of a brainwashing, like mind control effect. So, just keep that in mind for later. So question number 9, Cam and Declan find a room full of eggs where a creature attaches itself to Declan, who handles it quite well until Navi.
Until he handles it well until he sees it. Until I don't know.
Okay, Xavier.
Until the Russian scientist comes in, also being controlled by one of these is a zombie, and then fuck, what's his name? Declan. he gets taken over, and then they overcome Cam, the cameraman, the gay cameraman.
Yeah,
who definitely knows
possessed.
what.
Karate.
Oh, karate. That I audibly laughed at. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he gets mind controlled and attacks. He attacks Cam with the zombie miner, and the late Alec, who
Wait, hold on.
we thought had died.
Did we specify that Cam was Asian?
Not in the podcast we have.
No. Yeah. So
Cam's
he's,
Asian.
He's a gay Asian cameraman named Cam, who knows karate.
Yes. All of that is true. And now we know what to put on his IMDb page. Question number 10. Hunter and Carrie find a knight in shining armor, presumably dead. And they also find some running water. They theorize that it could be their ticket out of here. Meanwhile, Kennedy has finished her little project. What is it? Navi?
It's an energy bomb.
An energy bomb, Xavier?
Yeah, an energy bomb sounds right.
Yeah, an energy bomb is exactly right.
And then they just immediately get taken over by the other guys who are zombies.
Yes.
Or
now.
Digit.
Exactly. Declan and Cam show up zombified, and they have almost presenting them as gifts, but the little horseshoe crabs, and it's presumed that the two girls get taken over. Question number 11. Carrie comes back from his aquatic adventure to find Hunter and the knight both missing, but there is a sword. Where did they go, Navi?
To the possession chamber, the sacrificial area.
Okay. Xavier?
Yeah, to the sacrificial room where they have strapped Hunter onto the table in some weird, sexy garments.
They're all there.
And
all the
they're all
zombies.
there. They're all zombies except for Annie.
Ooh,
yeah,
yes, a good plot point. So the knight and 6 zombies tie Hunter to the sacrificial altar. The knight must have redressed her in
I was about to say she's
sexy clothing. It's very
got
bizarre.
some like heavy metal era movie vibes.
I'm gonna be honest here.
Also, hold on. I completely skipped over this, but the knight, it's a knight in shining armor in a mine in Canada.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
where the fuck did this guy come from? What? Just the fact that they're having like weird satanic octopus rituals in Canada, it just makes me not want to visit.
That's what goes on up there. I don't want any part of that. Yes, also in my notes I wrote, Annie is not zombified, but she is playing the part to blend in with the rest of them. Just kind of keep that on the tip of your nose for later. Question
no
number 12.
explanation as to how that happened.
Right. No,
Sneaky
we're
little
not
bitch.
told about it. She is a sneaky little bitch. We don't like Annie. Question number 12. There is a very, very confusing scene that involves some telepathy, tentacles, and titties. Hey, what the fuck is going on here? That's the question. Navi?
Showing the power that Hunter could obtain if she were to actually like be the chosen one.
Okay. Oh, that's
basically.
wow,
Yeah,
pretty...
that's a take on it. That's not what I got from it. Like,
Xavier,
honestly,
what do you think?
because I wasn't paying so much attention. I was just like, oh, okay. So here's Hunter, soaked in blood with her nipple piercings out, and there's this weird goddess deity. Although they show you right before that like Hunter is the goddess, and so then you're like, oh, that's just a vision. and you see the monster.
Like
and
they're passing it on.
Yeah, and the monster still looks like her, still looks like Hunter. So I was very confused as to what was going on. I just assumed it was some BS storytelling where like it was her all along and whatever. But yeah, nipple piercings.
Nipples are the most
really
part of this.
Really threw me
Yeah.
off in this scene.
Sudden nipple piercings for all of like 2 seconds, and then boom, the top is back on
Yeah.
as normal.
So while writing notes for this part, just to kind of paint a picture for the audience, when all of the zombies strap her down to this altar, some tentacles kind of come around the room and they envelop her. And then there seems to be what I thought was a flashback or a memory or maybe a past life or an alternate timeline. And like all of these words are going into my phone, and I'll write something out and I'll immediately delete it because I'm like, well, no, that can't be right. And there is an actual memory of a childhood version of Hunter with her father leaning on a gate in the in a prairie or something. What did you say?
The horse.
Yes,
like
the
Hunter.
Right.
The horse. Like what the fuck? What is?
But apparently that memory is being hijacked by the deity to like make her comfortable with becoming like a conduit. I don't know what the fuck was happening in this scene, but I'm glad that each of you took your own.
It was trying to like mentally win her over.
Sure. Yes, that's
we'll go with that.
Gonna have to be a question for the director or the writer or someone. The answer to this question is there is no answer to this question.
Yeah.
Question number 3. Good news. Carrie saves Hunter. Bad news. Carrie gets got. Hunter must be the hero of this story. She uses the sword to fight the zombie miner Billy, but then a zombie Cam shows up, and he still knows karate. How does that go, Navi?
Well, she almost stabs him, and in the end manages to pull off the giant horseshoe crab thing. And he's like still dying and in pain, and she ends his misery.
Now, before she ends his misery, Xavier, what important piece of information does he give her?
He tells her about the energy bomb.
Correct.
And then he's like,
yeah,
you gotta kill me, and he just stabs her. Although
with the other way around, she stabs him.
Yeah. She stabs him with the sword, but it threw me off because I was like, can't these fucking things just reattach themselves and
They could
keep
reanimate
going with
the
him?
dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, what's the point?
She should have decapitated him, but whatever.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that
Like the other guy.
Yes.
That'd have been a good
In the
call.
end.
So
Yeah.
question number 14. After defeating 3 demonic opponents, Hunter is finally captured. But by who and why, Navi?
Captured by Annie, because
Uh-huh.
she wants to be the all-powerful deity queen of this like bizarrely handsome giant octopus monster.
We'll take that opinion with a grain of salt. Xavier?
Yeah, she's like, you said no, so I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna sacrifice you to this giant deity.
I'll
Yeah.
be the chosen one.
The 3 reasons that she gives is she gets to live, which I guess is reason enough. She also gets a chance to be queen of the world, because who wouldn't want that? And reason number 3 is eternal youth, which I think she's just assuming, because that is not made clear at all.
Well, from the other woman deity thing that was like transmuting there, or whatever the hell word I'm trying to look for.
Ooh, I'm gonna stop you. That was in Hunter's mind.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, confusing. Anyway, question number 15. Things are finally wrapping up. Hunter and Carrie are about to be double sacrificed to the Rocktapuss. In your own words, how does this movie end, Navi?
With a kiss.
Oh my god, that's so succinct. Beautiful, I love it. But that does leave the audience to assume that both of these two are sacrificed, Xavier.
Hunter pulls out a big boom. They run out of an exploding mine and jump into that little waterway, pop out the other side of a waterfall and share a smooch, I guess.
They do share a smooch, and then the credits begin to roll. Before we move on to creating a sequel, is there any part of the movie that y'all want to discuss?
Man, this movie.
Why does it have like a weird handsome Squidward face?
You may have watched a different version than us.
This movie, the octopus had a face. It showed it like twice. I was like,
yes.
Oh, in my notes I did write, we finally see it. It is bad.
Yeah,
it is.
The CGI is not good.
No.
This movie opens with a lot of exposition. There's this thing about gay characters in movies, like this opinion I have that like they should just be normal characters. They shouldn't be like a joke or.
I'm very self-aware.
Just gay characters are usually meant to
that's not
be symbolism for something. I just want a character that just happens to be gay, which would have been Cam in this movie if he didn't just randomly
say
in the middle of exposition say,
yeah.
I'm gay. It's because I'm gay. I'm like, okay.
I am gay.
Well.
Dick. Anyway.
Self-aware, blah, blah. Like, no, that's neurodivergence, honey.
That's another thing. Okay. So, this is the part where we kind of take the minuscule, the almost non-existent falling action from this movie, and we correlate it to a sequel. Navi, you know the rules. How does the sequel begin?
So I recall her mentioning earlier in the first one that her 40th birthday was coming up. So we fast forward to a month later, and we're in Manhattan.
So we're crossing into American territory.
Yes.
I should say U.S. territory. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We're taking Manhattan for her birthday. It's a birthday trip.
Okay. Is anything of note happening on this birthday?
So there's definitely hints of things going on. We definitely I would say see make note of the cockroaches amongst the city.
Holy shit. Okay. Chekhov's cockroach, got it.
And we perhaps might see, some maybe taps of manholes, some hints of something amongst the sewers. Someone might have followed her there because, as we know, Rocktapussy can read minds, and Cam knew about her birthday. And why wouldn't Cam know about Manhattan?
So, So, in this narrative, the Rocktopus was not destroyed by this giant explosion. It has survived. And
it somehow has survived. Yes,
right.
It's weak,
because it's part
though.
cockroach. That's why we're taking note of the cockroaches. Bombs have no effect on it.
Xavier,
well, the horseshoe crabs have survived just as long, I would say.
All right,
so,
I guess it was pretty ancient with like no sustenance down there. Xavier, what is the inciting moment of the film? Where does shit start to kick off? And now, mind you, the first film hardly had one.
No, it took forever to get to that fucking cave and then for something to happen because there's so much goddamn exposition.
Right.
This movie is no exposition. We just start. In Manhattan, birthday weekend, cockroaches, manholes, secret Cam. Everyone's getting their nipples pierced for the birthday, and then that's when a giant I don't know the Rocktapussy takes over the Statue of Liberty, and everyone's like, holy shit,
we're going hard. Okay, the first act is already blowing up. Navi, can you tie the Statue of Liberty back to cockroaches?
Well, I mean, in order to get up to the top, it had to get its way in. So the cockroaches, sneak up through the clothes, and tuck right behind the people's ears to take over.
Oh, the cockroaches are like an evolved form of the horseshoe crabs.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're more mobile. They're in mass now.
Yes.
they can get in and out of places easier. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
And the Rocktapussy has taken control of Lady Liberty. Oh,
Yes.
There's
There's got to be some sort of like social media crossover because I need a scene with a Wendy Williams lookalike talking about it and how handsome it is. Like that one.
Did that happen?
That one criminal where she was talking about how handsome he was and how his behavior should be excused and he should be a model.
Now I don't know much about.
But
Wendy
he's
Williams.
so handsome. I don't either, but I saw that. Like,
but if we can get her in the movie, we can certainly try. But she will be making fun of herself, and she has to sign a contract saying that defamation's not going to be an issue. So we need some rising action now. Obviously, it's a big deal. All the world knows about it. Is Hunter still a reporter in this universe?
Yeah, she's reporting on her own birthday.
But oh no, a la Cloverfield. You know, we've got this kind of found footage.
Bruce Almighty.
right,
or-
it's with her phone. Because remember, she mentions the fact this is the
It's
only
the
thing
only
I have
camera
right now.
I have.
Yeah.
You know, she's out partying. It's all nice and whatever. But then, boom, Statue of Liberty turns out to be a giant octopus or whatever. Cockroaches are taking control of important figures throughout the city. But I guess I don't know how we would know that right off the bat.
Also, security guards.
Oh, security. Yeah. Police officers, security guards. They're all under control. People. It's chaos in the streets, right? Give me like is Cam not Cam? Cam's dead. Is Carrie there?
Yeah. In an alley peeing somewhere.
Inevitably, of course.
Yeah.
I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
go.
it's only been a month, so they're having fun together.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and pitch the idea that they always have the sword on them.
Yeah, they got
Okay.
through through border patrol with.
It's in
Yeah.
the van. It's in
sword.
Cam's van. They're using Cam's van.
I mean, they got to the border of America and they were like, whoa, that's not a gun. And they were like, well, no, it's a sword. And they're like, oh, that's pretty cool too. Go ahead in. And
We work at Ren fairs.
that's all it takes. We're here for the Ren Fair in Manhattan, and they're like, oh, that's pretty cool. Cool. So, rising action. They're running through the streets. What's their goal? What are they trying to do?
Can I mention though, in conjunction with the Ren Fair thing, they preemptively like knew that was going to be a problem. So she had underneath her coat this like hoary Ren Fair outfit, which she's in for the rest of the movie,
Right.
perhaps,
Right.
or for a while until she gets into maybe something else. That's also
She's
slutty
wearing
for
it
a club.
underneath a romper, but she does have to go to the bathroom at one point, and the struggle we all know that going to the bathroom in a romper does require you to take the whole thing off. But before she has a chance to put it back on, there's a giant explosion. The floor she's on gets destroyed, and she slides down
into the sewers.
Into the sewers.
because the thing has also, lo and behold, there's like a second one, and it took hold of an abandoned subway station, like in TMNT.
Okay, all right.
No,
No, you're fine. We're gonna roll with it. So
because
now,
the eggs, there's got to be a second one to continue on the horror.
right. So she goes. Is she in a sewer or is she in a subway station?
Well, one leads into the other.
Is that fuck it? I've never been to New York. Maybe.
That's how it is in the Turtles movie.
Xavier, what's their goal? What are they doing? Obviously, everyone knows about this. Hunter's busy reporting and being brave, but like, what are they trying to do?
Fuck. Shit. They're. God damn. I don't know. What were they trying to do in the first one?
Well, arguably, they were either
Get
trying
out.
to escape.
Yeah. They're trying to escape New York because they're like, holy shit, that energy bomb didn't work the first time. It literally just turns into Cloverfield, right? Like they're trying to get out of New York before they drop the bombs.
Hunter also thinks she could take on anything.
Right. Part of me feels like
Hunter's like,
go ahead.
She's like, this time I know karate. And she's gonna go fight this giant monster, which is karate.
Well, okay, here. I'll help this along. The U.S. government is all taken over by cockroach mind control, bugs.
Right, I forgot about that, yes.
There are 2 enormous ancient deities tearing New York apart. The only person that can save us is Hunter Hazleton, as she finds an experimental bunker that is building an enormous mech suit that the military was supposed to use against terrorists, but now they're going to be used against these ancient beings.
Okay.
Cool?
Does Hunter take over one of these mech suits?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. I apologize gratuitously if I didn't make that clear. So yeah, she gets into one of these suits. She also finds. Go ahead.
I want her to be dissatisfied with something, press a couple of buttons, and then the exterior change to a more feminine form.
It's too heavy. The mech suit it's too slow, it's too cumbersome.
Yes.
And
so pieces drop off, and then it's like a slutty.
Yeah. There's a button to lighten the load to make the suit more mobile.
And the mech has nipple piercings.
Of course it does.
Of course.
Xavier, you're gonna have to make a poster for this, and I don't know what you're gonna do for it.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
I'll use an AI generator.
Hell yeah. Hey, you know what?
With nipple piercings.
That's not bad.
Oh god,
I did it once
last
for the Lily
fight
Cat
scene.
one, so.
Oh.
That last fight scene is gonna be good.
It's gonna be crazy. So
it's gotta be a lot of ink.
Can there be yes. I didn't get it at first, but yes. Can there be an equally large sword that she fights with? I feel like that's important.
Oh, yes. Where does she pull it out from, though? And it's got to extend.
Well,
she just the monster knocks her down in whatever bay the Statue of Liberty is, and she just stands up and pulls just a fucking random giant mech sword out of the water. And she's like, "That's convenient," and then keeps going.
Okay.
That was put there for a different kaiju.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean the military has all its bases covered, especially in Manhattan.
Maybe they're like, go towards the water.
Yeah, bring them out toward the wait, why? Oh, for the sword. Sorry.
The sword. Yeah.
That's my bad. I was really with you for a second and then I confused myself.
All Meanwhile, then towards the water, they're a lot more mobile, they're faster.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say because they're like octopus,
danger.
They're much more mobile in the water, and that's gonna create a bigger issue. Oh, but who's there to help out in a submarine? That's right, it's Carrie. He knows how to operate a submachine. So between this giant mech suit and a weaponized submarine, these two are whooping ass. Between these two Rocktapussies. And I'm gonna go ahead and say they win. Do they save the day?
Well, yeah, they save the day because this movie doesn't end in a kiss.
Yeah,
it ends with them boning.
Ooh, we're going a step further. Oh my god, Xavier, you said the coolest sentence I've ever heard in my life.
Oh,
the mech suit in a submarine bone.
Oh.
Oh, Navi missed it. Navi missed it on the first pass.
I did.
There's no flesh on flesh.
I was
just metal
thinking,
on metal.
Yeah, it's just grinding.
And then we got to see in the right before the credits roll, we got to see a cockroach skittering away.
Now, okay, that was going to be my thing. Is
because we got to talk about
once the
Figuring out the
Rocktapussies
cockroaches.
are destroyed, are the cockroaches still thralls to them?
I would say the ones that are attached drop off. Also removal of them does not like kill, like unlike with the giant horseshoe crabs.
To be fair, she
You
does
know what?
stab that thing with a sword.
I think
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
yeah, she stabbed the one that
Okay.
she took off a cam with a sword.
But it also felt like to me like removing it like also was like kind of
I mean, it was covered in Cam's blood.
like
Yeah, it killed Cam regardless. So
yeah.
I think this movie, and yeah, we should focus on a cockroach as it scurries away, but it stumbles upon a little portal that's a time machine, and it goes in, and it loops us back to the beginning of Men in Black.
Oh, and the cool music. I don't know if you remember the music from the intro of Men in Black. That
Yeah,
shit
dun, dun,
fucking
dun, dun,
popped.
dun. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Oh, so good. Sorry, you just got me hyped about Men in Black.
Oh.
Well, cool. Guys, this was probably the easiest sequel.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. There was hardly any kind of guesswork because, fuck, I mean, what we had to go off of? No, easy peasy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you guys want to hear my 3 pitches?
Let's do it.
Oh, yes, please. Absolutely.
So keep in mind, these 3 pitches have nothing to do with the movie that we just created. And I am bouncing directly off of the following action from the first film, okay? So pitch number 1 is shortly after the first movie ends, Hunter and Carrie try to build a relationship, but oops, he's still married. The movie follows Carrie as he gets served for court, subsequently divorced, and loses custody of his kids. But hey, at least he still has the hot lady.
Hey, I'll say when he was talking to her about his past, he specified that he was divorced already.
Shit! Okay, well...
I mean, no, but when he said it in the movie, though, I was kind of like, are you, though?
Are
You're
you,
just trying
though?
to get in this woman's pants.
Because he's sleeping in a truck on the beach, right? If he was divorced,
Yeah.
I feel like...
And he says,
like, yes,
when he goes to take the shower, he's like, things aren't going great with Abby or whatever.
yeah.
So
How
you
did you
assume that
remember
they're still
Abby,
living
but you
together.
didn't remember any other... Fuck it, it doesn't matter. So pitch number 2.
Oh,
What?
I forgot to mention that I made a note about Hunter, that she's got a Mandy Moore mouth.
So
Like
pitch number
her-
2. Decades have gone by. We follow an elderly Hunter in a nursing home. The rest of her life was spent trying to convince the world what happened in that mine. Nobody believed her, and she was shamed out of her news reporting game. She then became an author to write about the story. Carrie is also in the nursing home, but he is suffering from late-stage dementia. How sad. But then the world gets overrun with these little baby crab things, and those 2 old fucks get to kick ass once more. And that would be the movie.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
And then we have pitch 3. It is exactly 1 year later. Hunter is back to guerrilla journalism, but keeps getting recognized because fucking duh. She quits to become a full-time pole dancer where she makes actual money. But she does it with a sword because that would be kind of cool. And that
I'd watch that.
yeah, I'd watch that too.
It's like Showgirls, but with a sword.
You just described the perfect movie. We're never going to create anything as good as that.
I missed it.
Navi, you're just going to have to listen back to the episode.
There was crossover. I didn't hear.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I know, it's okay. Do not have to apologize. It's fine. Navi,
Yeah.
thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. This was fun.
I hope we didn't scare you away with all of these wild ideas. Is there any place that the people listening can find you?
Basically across all of social media. I stream on Twitch. I do games. I'm a fitness nerd. Cosplay. I'm starting crafts. Twitter, Instagram. Just basically look up NoviceGamerGirl. And I've also got a link tree out there. on one of my profiles there. You guys can find.
Yes. Navi, you are pretty buff. I bet if we handed you a sword, we could make a movie by itself.
Ugh, thank you. Feels good to be a muscle mommy. I'm like a soft muscle mommy.
Yeah, definitely good for hugs, but also crushing.
Ooh, yeah. Crushing good hugs. Crushingly good hugs.
Xavier, do you have any housekeeping you would like to take care of?
Yes. If you enjoyed this show, if you enjoy listening to us talk about movies, just completely obliterating movies and thinking up of the dumbest ideas for sequels, why don't you go ahead and just follow us wherever you listen to this podcast, whether that's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, whatever other iHeartRadio. If you're listening to us on our iHeartRadio,
I don't think we're on iHeartRadio.
We are on iHeartRadio.
Are we really?
Yes.
Oh, fancy.
So if you're listening to us on iHeartRadio, why don't you go ahead and just give us a 5-star review. I don't know how iHeartRadio works, but if you're on it, screw it, just do it.
Yeah, prove me wrong.
Do it.
And tell a friend about our show if you're enjoying it. Hopefully, we can get other people to enjoy it. And then you can always follow us on social. Instagram's our main platform for the visual gags that are the conceptual posters that we put out for these. That's part2_pod. And just keep listening because we're gonna keep making them.
We definitely are. I also want to give a personal thank you to Peyton Pedkus, who was on our last week's episode. He is the composer for our intro and outro, the theme music for Part 2, the sequel continued. Greatly appreciated. Go check him out. He's amazing. And I think that's it. I thank you all for listening. I hope you had as much fun, if not more than, as we did. That sentence was fucked. Anyway, Xavier, we're going to start doing a thing because all the other podcasts I listen to do it. I've been Roger.
I've been Xavier.
And we'll catch you next week on Part 2.
The sequel.
Continued?
Why was that a question? Okay.
Because I didn't get to be Novii, so I wasn't sure if I was supposed to say anything.
Do you want to say it and I'll just splice it in there? No, you know what? Fuck it. We're doing it again.
What?
No, fuck it. We're doing it again.
Okay.
Shut up. I have been Roger.
I've been Xavier.
And I've been Novii.
And we'll see you next week on Part 2.
The sequel.
Continued.
Happy